Hey, what's up, guys? It's Otto here with Enthusiast Trader. In this video, I'll be discussing the trades that I took on October 6th and some of the trade ideas um, for tomorrow, October 7th. So let's get right into it. Um, Today, the spiders opened higher and they were looking very strong until about 2 p.m. when news came out that stimulus checks will be on hold until after election. So the traders did not like that, and the market sold off. However, it is right at the 21 EMA and is between uh, it's above the support areas at 332, and the resistance was here at 342. So if we can consolidate here sideways, I think that's still okay, as long as we don't break this support and then start to head higher, because then at that point then it will be uh, a higher low, uh, a lower high, and then then it could do something like that, and we could see more downward turn. But if we would have broken out of this, then we could have seen some we could have had, this would have been, uh, if it would be a higher high, and then we could have made something like that, but that didn't happen. But still, I'm hopeful that we can turn that around here, consolidate here sideways to move higher. But if we break down, then that we could easily make our way down further. Looking at the cues, a similar story, but they bounce off the support here at 275. Um, this looks, if this can hold, then we can start to make a consolidate and go high. Or if we break this support, then we have support here at 269 again. Looking at uh, the futures look, you know tiny bit green, but again, they're not, they've kind of reversed the trend. They were, starting trending higher, but now it's below that 50-day period moving average. I also look at Australian dollar and Japanese yen. That is also, again, the trend has kind of uh, taken a break or reversed, for that matter. All right, so let's look at the day trades that I took for today. The first was EXR. I talked about yesterday, how I like this above the 113.20 area. I got in at 113.20. However, this could not make a move higher. So I got out at 112.75 when it broke. When it broke these levels, I got out. I did not like it. However, if I would have held it, then I had a chance to get a higher, but that didn't happen. So I got out at 112.75. So that was a losing trade for me. The next trade was BA, Boeing. I like the relative strength, and I got this on the buy setup. Moving high and then retraced the VWAP. I got it here at 174.45, but then again it couldn't get going, so I got out at 172. That at my stop loss. That was also a break-even trade, or a losing trade. SPCE, I got this above at 21.28, right? Here when it was consolidating and breaking out. Um, I got in, I think, one of these candles, but then my stop loss was 21.09. But then I raised the stop loss. I got out at 21.34, but then it went and hit my target. But I was not there to take part in the run up. Next trade I took was WVE. This was trending higher, and then it gapped down, mega gap down, and then it really sold off. I was hoping this would be a reversal. Uh, I got in here, unfortunately, at the high of 914. I thought this would make a move higher, but then it started going down. It was starting to make a move higher, but then the news came out and then it sold off. So I got out of this trade at 873. This was also a losing trade for me. Foot Locker, I got this at 37.60. Somewhere here, it was showing relative strength to the market, and then my, target. I was hoping to get out of this at the close, but I fortunately I put my stop loss at 38, and then when it dropped, it took my stop loss, and sold at 37.99 rather. So this was a winning trade for me. Next up was LL. I got in this trade here, the breakout, as discussed in the previous video, at 24.11. So actually my fill was 23.99. So okay, 23.47 was the break, right here. 23.47 was the break. So I got in at 23.99, and this really moved nicely in my favor. This was also looking good at 24.77, but then it sold off and then it came back. I got out of this trade at 24.30 to take profits. All right, so looking at some of the swing trades, um, that I added to. So Tesla was a position that I added to. So now my average is 437 on Tesla. Um, and then, Kirk was a bummer because Kirk, I got out yesterday at 939, but today, it really moved up nicely in my favor at 1089, just as I was hoping. And what else? I have Lowe's, Amazon, RH, Tesla, and WKHS. WKHS. It sold off with the market. It was looking really strong. It was looking to make a move higher, but then it kind of like sold off with the market. So that is all for the current positions that I have. Looking at tomorrow, I am looking at Sage, SAGE. This looks really strong. You see this downward trend. It broke this, and then now it has this gap to fill at to $70. So today it really went up to 66. So tomorrow, if this can open strong, or if it could stay strong with the market or without the market, then I'm looking to buy Sage. I'm also looking to buy LL. LL showed some relative strength to the market while the market was selling off. This wasn't really selling off. So again, I'll be keeping an eye on LL for tomorrow. Next up, MDB. MDB did not get phased with the sell-off. As the market was selling off, it just held. The market, sold off around this 2 o'clock area Central Time. With this red candle when the volume selling off, it did not phase MDB. So I really like the relative strength. CAG, I like the break at 37.20. If this can break, it has this gap to fill at $38. However, I'm not hot to trot on this one. I'm still watching. Next up is FE. The utilities, every time the market sells off, the utilities kind of tend to stay strong and move higher. If this could break the 30.41 area tomorrow again, if it can show some relative strength, I'm interested in FE. FIVN. This is a growth stock. Sales. They've beaten sales quarter over quarter, year over year in the past 5 years. So this is a really good stock to buy for long term, but also it is showing some relative strength in the market. So I'm also going to be watching this stock. Next up is Okta, OKTA. I will, again, same story, relative strength in the market. Beautiful company, it is it is it has great sales, and beating sales every quarter, and is showing relative strength in the market. Last but not least is TWLO. I like how this gapped up here, but then it held strong, and the volume is also picking up. ROC also over 20. So I am a buyer at TWLO if this shows relative strength. So tomorrow it's a lot of wait and watch and see which ones are showing relative strength and which one's not. But let's see what happens with the markets guide tomorrow. For now, that's it. If you haven't, but as always, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, and if you like to come trade with us, let me know in the comments. I can guide you in that process as well. All right, guys, cheers. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.